Good afternoon. Welcome to Manny's 3M show. Here you will learn mindset, motivation, and ideas to build momentum with your goals and project. Today we are going to talk about one of the very popular book on personal development, productivity, and building the leadership skills. How to Win and Influence Friends by Dale Carnegie. This is one of the evergreen bestsellers, and the one of he talks about the three C's. Don't complain, criticize, or condemn at any cost. When you complain or criticize people, they get onto the defensive mode, and it starts creating more hatred and envy and things like the negative emotions. That is not good for you to build friendship and build your network and things. Most leaders are they know how to control their emotions, and they don't directly complain and things. That is a very powerful strategy. I mean, Lincoln is supposed to be, Lincoln, when he gets angry, he just writes out all his emotions in a piece of paper and kept it somewhere. This way, he let his all these emotions go away, and he never posted those letters to the people he wrote to. He just burned it or something like that. That's a very powerful story. That's what leaders are. They control their emotion. They don't show their negative emotions to people, and there is one other way of letting it out and things. So when somebody comes and complains or blames you, it try to get be more self-critical. Then if you get into the, like, yeah, yes, I'm like that. I make mistakes, blah blah blah, but all those things about start criticizing yourselves about whatever they are blaming, then they'll go into defensive mode of supporting you, and try to not get into the blame mode like that. And there is a argument comes up. Somebody is trying to argue with you about certain things. Concede with them. See, they tell them that they're right and you're wrong. So by conceding that, you're not even getting into the argument mode. You're completely avoiding the arguments, and have peace with them. So so that is one of the thing, one of the strategies, it's discussed in this book about, when people are trying to first thing is to avoid the complaints. And if you try to complain or criticize somebody, think about it, put them in their shoes and see, if it is you on the other side, and if somebody criticizes or complains you, how do you feel? So by walking on the shoes, on the other person's shoes, how do they receive that, and how it makes them feel bad and things like that? Then you will understand there is no point in complaining about this one, and creatively come up with solutions for that. Other one is, if you want to tell somebody about their mistakes, or for sure they're making a mistake or they are wrong and stuff, there is an elegant way of saying that. I mean, be a bit more self-doubt. Oh yeah, I think, I'm not sure, maybe, this could be, this is this is not in, resonate with me, or something like that. Or it is, I have a feeling, but I may be right, I may be wrong. But let's look at the facts. Let's look at the fact and analyze it. Most of the time I'm wrong. But I want to be right. I want to be right. Let's have a look at it. Let's analyze all the facts again. So make them feel more comfortable. Making some, something like you're wrong and you're not right in this regard, in this particular aspect of it and thing. And the meantime, tell them in an indirect, polite way that they are wrong. So straight away says you are wrong, they will laugh on them, and they'll put them in the defensive mode. You get into argument or whatever type of thing. So he's talking about avoiding those type of things to stay with that. So to recap, the follow these three C's. Don't complain, criticize or condemn, and he also is sharing with the ideas on how to politely, somebody comes to you with an argument, or somebody is complaining or blaming you, how to handle it, and if you want to communicate something to them in a polite way, if they are wrong. So he's giving tips on all those type of things. This is one of the great ideas and suggestions on leadership and have more friends. I hope you find these things useful. If you like it, like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.